Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. We're talking about a biblical view of God. And when we begin to think about the characteristics of God, one of the things that's so special about God and should be so precious to us is that He is a God of justice. As a matter of fact, Psalm 89 in verse number 14 says, "Righteousness and justice are the foundation of your throne. Mercy and truth go before your face." Righteousness and justice. The idea of righteousness is the act of doing what's right. God is going to do the right thing. Justice. God is always going to be fair. And what's amazing about the justice of God, oftentimes we say something like, I don't want justice, I want mercy. Well, I understand that because all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, Romans chapter 3 and verse 23. But I want God's version of justice. Because you see, God's version of justice says, yes, sin demands that a penalty be paid. But God is a merciful God. And He realized that I would never be adequate to pay the price for my sins. And so He sent His Son to pay the price. And He says, I'll pay the price. 1 John 2 and verse 2, He is the propitiation, the payment for our sins, but not for ours only, but also for the whole world. Now, God, in His infinite justice, says, I'm going to make it work out. And I want you to think about this idea that He is infinitely fair. You might be facing unique problems. You may have some unique challenges. God knows. And He's fair and He's just. In Matthew chapter 10, 29 and following, there we find out that a sparrow doesn't fall to the ground apart from the will of God. In other words, He's aware of everything. Furthermore, we're told that He knows the number of hairs on your head. Now, isn't that interesting? He says you're of great value and He knows the number of hairs on your head. Why would God be concerned about something so trivial? Well, that's not really the point. The point is that if He knows about something as trivial as the number of hairs on your head, He knows about the problems of your heart. He knows the struggles that you're facing. And He's going to be fair and He's going to be just. He calls upon you and He calls upon me to love Him, honor Him, submit to Him, obey Him. Why wouldn't you want to serve a God like that, who has done everything that He can to make sure that you can have a relationship with Him? Join us again tomorrow for your Daily 180.